Hello from New York City, I'm Nadia. This is The Rundown, where I like to give you a little bit of culture on the run. Today's subject is going to be about some special street art that has gone up in the last couple of days. I've been really excited to see some visitors from out of town. You never know what you might find, you know, if you keep your eyes open. But there are some really, really great pieces that I want to show you. So let's go. The good news is my Garmin watch is back on my arm and I'm much happier. The first piece has got me really, really excited because you can see it from a distance peeking out, and it's by the twin brothers Os Gemeos from Brazil, and they have gifted us with this beautiful work, which I think they're still busy working on because the cranes are still here. When I did see them earlier this week working on it, I did geek out a little because I really, really do love them, and it's such a great tribute to the New York hip-hop scene. I first got to see a piece from them in Berlin and then started seeing their work around the world. Os Gemeos, twin brothers from Brazil, Sao Paulo, and they started off just tagging and then got into more bigger street pieces where they used their trademark yellow people, making social commentary. This one is a tribute to hip-hop. They got introduced to the New York hip-hop scene in about 1993, American hip-hop I should say, through Barry McGee, aka Twist. So I love this piece because it's got tributes to everybody, to a lot of people in the hip-hop scene in New York, including Martha Cooper, very famous photographer of the street spray can art scene, you know, Wild Style, all of that. And if you look really, really closely into the sunglasses, you can see the outline of the city, and then with, I think, the World Trade Center, the Twin Towers. Yeah, you'd have to zoom in really a lot. And then the B-Boys and all of that. Glide Master. I almost wish you could go inside and take a better view of the full view, I should say. I mean, I'm sure people who know a lot more than me would be able to point out all the different significant parts of this, but it's a great piece. Put up a street art piece here yesterday, which was Wednesday, and today is Thursday, and there it is. Okay, so some of it is still around, but and there is a train coming. Some of it is still left, but most of it has been taken down, and I don't know if it was deliberately taken down or if it fell, because some of the pieces are still there. That's his Love versus Money piece, Kai from Los Angeles. Grown to love seeing street art and graffiti, spray can art while running through the streets of New York, but it is so impermanent. It can be buffed over, tagged over, taken down as soon as it's put up. This is the 212 section. Meg Zaney. Some of these artists live in New York City. Hectad, you see his work all over New York City, but some of them have visited from out of town. This is WrdSmth. He's one of the artists who's visiting from Los Angeles, or who came from Los Angeles. And unfortunately, the reality of New York City is homelessness. So I want to show you the street art, one of the things that I love about New York City. And then there is a homeless person lying next to the street art, which is always just a reminder of what the city is about, where it's the good and bad that you always see side by side. So the moment you love something about the city, it'll show you something not to love. Or there's something not to love, and you'll see something you love. So it's constantly changing and shifting, and I guess that's the beauty of it, and the not so beautiful part of it. And then you'll find a cow in someone's garden. This part has turned out quite nice. A wall for Julie's Vintage. When I was here the other day, it was just the new Kaya piece that was up. Artist that I showed you on the subway. He usually works in ceramics. He's visiting from Los Angeles as well. He studied in Paris, and I love seeing his work. He does a lot of ceramics that you think are part of the street. You're walking along and you see this thing on the wall, and hopefully I'll spot one, because you never know where you're going to find one. His whole theme and commentary is about money or love. For love or for money? What are you going to choose? And actually, this is great because here are some typewriters, and look who else is around. So WrdSmth, who's been visiting from LA, I saw one of his pieces ages ago when I was in LA, and it said something about do something every day to show the city why you're here. And those words have always stayed with me for a long, long time. And next to him is Ardif, who does a lot of really detailed wheat pastes. But WrdSmth always wanted to be a writer himself, and so he uses his words in the street art pieces. He feels that gets them out a little bit more and inspires a lot more people. I do love this piece that Obey Giant Shepherd Fairy did, The Honor of Blondie. Filming outside Overthrow. Cost. Are you filming something? I just want to point out something. Thanks. So WrdSmth came up to put a tribute to Cost, to Adam Cost. We know, one of the 4 founders of street art in New York City. So he came to put that up as his token and his gift from LA. This is the piece that Kai had put up in the subway with the little heart and the bag for love or money. But that one is a sponsored one for Rag and Bone. A lot of them are sponsored, but hey, living artists have to make a living. End it here outside Lakwena's gift to New York City. Lift you higher. Lakwena from England. I first saw her work in Shoreditch and also Miami at Windward Walls. She beautifies spaces like no one I've ever seen before. Gotta love this city. And this piece is actually done in conjunction with a campaign to get people to say nice things to each other. So kind comments on Instagram. So if you want to give someone a nice comment, a kind comment, if you want to give me a kind comment, I would greatly appreciate it. So like this video and subscribe and do all of those cool things that you do when you want to be kind, I guess. But Lakwena, we thank you for this, and I'm so happy that we've had so many great artists visiting New York City, as they always do, over the last couple of weeks, and giving us some new stuff here at the Bowery Wall. Bye! It's stunning, Lakwena.